Good evening, love, and good evening, light illuminators and way showers. This is Wendy, sharing with you my infinite love for you and my infinite love for the languages of lights. And I thank you for being with me today as I celebrate on this day of 3 energy of January 18th, 2018, in celebration this week of my 3 years being here with you, celebrating and sharing these languages of lights for 3 years. And I wanted to thank you all. Si ilandia sonokoia. Samira sonoria alakania alakodoshamo okwa satashe. Si Simalia, sharing my synchronicities with you, my journey of joy. And I thank you all for sharing yours with me. Maluhana kalia. Sami inai kola kodiki kiara sonorik shalo hamakola kate. Sakorase ili inatikila soto sopalaka. Shi I naniawa oroko sopoa. Ni onaya atukuria sotositsi I ki shanekiwala. Sanisa itikia. So I wanted to celebrate today with this evening's oracle message. I wanted to pull 3 cards today, and I wanted to begin with my very first oracle deck I ever got, with the Native Spirits, the Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn, and how synchronistic that has become for me with the eagles here, and my connections to my own inner shaman, and the animal kingdoms, the beautiful synchronicities that I've shared with all of you, meeting you all through these beautiful light languages. And in celebration of my event coming up with Jacqueline and Jacqueline Smith, and I wanted to, I was very excited as I had just finished the video earlier today talking about the event coming up, and right after that her books came in the mail, and my autographed copies, which you all can find on her website. She offers autographed copies directly from her site. So I'm feeling my connections to you and the animal kingdoms, and my connections to the native spirits and the nature spirits, and that divine 3 energy of body, mind, and spirit. And when we connect to that, how we find each other, how we find our soul families, our star families, and how we allow these messages from our spirits to come through in all of these different forms of the languages of lights. So I wanted to begin by sending you all this blessing, to activate us all, you all, in our divine connection with each other and our soul families, our star families, to become more aware of our connections to them and their bodies and minds and spirits. And to thank our spirit guides for being with us and supporting and guiding us in their own etheric and physical bodies and minds and spirits. As we join together and feel the spirit of oneness. And I was laughing today too. I often combine my tea bags, and I was having my 3 tea bags, and I was laughing because on one of the tea bags, it reminded me to have a moment of focus. So I love how the synchronicities, how our spirit guides speak to us through the only ways that they can speak to us through our and their body, minds, and spirits. So what do our native spirits have to tell us today to best connect with to best make our connections with our own body, mind, and spirit, and our own native spirits and nature spirits and animal spirits? The prayer feather. As I look upon these feathers hanging from the tree, I'm reminded to send our prayers out to the universe. Our guides often leave us feathers as messages. We send prayers out in feathers. We receive blessings in feathers. Our avian collectives, our eagle spirits. There's so many representations of feathers, and today we're being asked to take our feather and have that moment of pure focus and send that intention out to the universe. Hang the feather out on a tree and know that the universe is hearing as it's blowing through the wind. We use our feathers as dream catchers. We use feathers as representations of angels' wings to soar. This is our time to become one with ourselves and taking the time to sit under that tree, sit in with nature, speak to the spirits, and send your wishes and dreams out as a feather floats. And know that when it lands, it is done. And our earth magic. We are here in body, mind, and spirit, and we are understanding how we are here to make magic here on earth, that we are discovering our own magic within ourselves here on earth. We're finding our own journey of pure joy here as we discover our own imaginations, that we are magic. Just as Bashar said, I, Magi nation. You are a nation of imaginers, of creators. What you imagine is. And again, now in this deck of the Earth Magic, we have the Tree of Life, the diamonds and gems that we can reach for when we become one, is in a moment of focus in body, mind, and spirit, grounded to the earth and knowing it's done. It's done when we come together. So we, in gratitude and in this moment of focus and our own connection to our body, our mind, our spirit guides, what message do our guides have for us in this moment of Trinity, Christ, crystalline consciousness, of coming together as oneness, together in understanding that when we come together in one with ourselves and communicate with ourselves and communicate with the earth and the animal spirits, we become one. And we see all possibilities, all dreams. We imagine everything into possibility. We imagine everything into a probability. We imagine everything into pure physical manifestation. We are magicians. Iraniana. Sadingya sanania ati sonotopaya. See, shape-shifting. Look at the clouds and know that you are shape-shifting. You can shape-shift your world. You can create anything you desire in a moment of focus. When you see the clouds, picture them just like the feathers floating in the air with your wishes and dreams and intentions, and knowing that they're done. They are done. You are a shapeshifter. You change your reality. You shift the shape of the matter in your life. You shift the shape of yourselves when you open yourselves to your own imagination, to your own possibilities. You change your own physicalness with your imagination, with the power of becoming one with yourselves in that moment of focus, of that trinary trilogy connection of your body, mind, and spirit. Your Merkaba is not shaped like triangles. The so many representations are out there in the sacred geometry and the idea of this triangle. Bashar, the Yael, the list goes on of those energies and entities, and this idea of three and the trinary and epsilon, epiphany, and eclipse, of this idea of understanding that we created those three spheres. We named them. They are three, the trilogy, the trinary. When I speak galactic languages, many of them are considered trinary languages. They are multi-level of frequencies that touch our body and our mind and our spirit and create that reconnection and help us on our sacred journey. And so I'm guided to Denise Lynn's deck, The Sacred Traveler. This idea of being on this sacred journey together and being magicians, using these idea of feathers and stones and trees and the earth and the air and the fire within us, and to understand that when we connect with ourselves, we connect to absolutely every single thing that there is in creation, that we can draw upon the magic and create and manifest and shapeshift our lives and our bodies and our literally everything we see around us that we wish for ourselves. Your jobs, your relationships, your where you live, who you love, how you love. You can shapeshift all of that when you become one with this divine presence within yourself and becoming this beautiful, gorgeous, purple, divine violet flame that burns within you. That when you become that magician, when you spin that Merkaba, I'm even looking now at this image on my drapes of our DNA, of our activating our galactic DNA by paying attention, by when we pay attention to the numbers, the synchronicities, the serendipities, the people, the connections that we make, the sacred geometry, the sacred circuitry. All of this is all our own creation to bring us, to remind us of our divine creation, and this love that we're feeling that's pouring through these portals as we each of us expands and grows. We open these magic portals, and we really do create this more magic on earth, and we allow ourselves to put those ideas and prayer feathers out there in our wishes and dreams, and know that we all have feathers, we all have wings, we're all magic, we all can fly, we can all change our reality in the blink of an eye. So what message do our guides have today in this trinary 3-card idea of connection, of this triangle energy, and this idea of what information it will best serve us all in this now on our sacred journey together as we travel and traverse this idea of multiple realities, parallel dimensions, parallel realities, potential timelines, infinite possibilities, moving through moment by moment, millions and billions of infinite possibilities, moment by breath, by breath, by breath. We are truly, truly magicians. We are earth angels. We are earth magic. We shapeshift, we change, we are creating and shapeshifting a brand new version, a brand new earth. Passion and pleasure. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. We're here to savor our lives, to be wonderful and amazing and abundant and fluid and loving our lives. She's dancing with the fire. They're dancing with the fire. They've got their home, their hearth. They're celebrating their music, the tambourines. They're dancing, celebrating. And I was just celebrating with someone in my family who just sent me a message about a new job they're getting, starting their new job on Monday. And so knowing that our prayers come true, our wishes come true, when we dance around our own firelight, when we make music, when we listen and speak our own languages of lights, no matter what that is, we literally become earth magicians. We shape shift our lives when we become alive, when we become magic. So be magical, become that native spirit, alive and awaken that native spirit within you to allow you to shapeshift and be all that you can possibly be on this sacred journey of yours. Thank you for joining me on my sacred journey of joy. And remember that the word journey begins with J-O and ends in Y. There is joy in absolutely every journey, and we're being invited to find it, to create it, to shift our lives and make a new earth, create a new earth, and be magical, and know that every single dream, wish is a prayer on a feather, and we have the wings to fly already, to make it happen, to change our DNA, to empower all this DNA within us. Sabira yanda sapohama, letida somopora sopokoya, ligiana na labarco sabalosonodikia, sapeya, lia wakoya makopa tera shani, sakisa, somira saniala te, shome groundia. It is time to act. Yarosa nakaya. It is time to act. Mosonotoya. It is time to act and come into your power of the vibration of 12, of the sacred geometry, of the sacred circuitry, and opening yourselves to act. Yauyana Tapashna. I love you. Empower your beauty, your magic, by acting from this place of divine connection of body, mind, and spirit. Makoya. I love you. Mahala.